Hi everyone! In today's video, I will not be using this, oops, or this, or this, or these. Instead, I'll be using this and a bunch of these. Okay, so to make it clear of what I'm doing today, or in this video to be more specific, I don't know if you've seen this channel called Wow Art or any of their videos where they just dollop paint on the canvas and spread it and make a painting of it. So that's pretty much, the little drawings on here. That has nothing to do with what I'm doing. If you haven't, I'll put a link to it. But yeah, so I've been wanting to, so I saw their video way back in spring, and now I'm doing it. And I just watched another recent one. So, but I'm doing it now because I just came across a canvas I want to get rid of because, look at it. It's kind of teared up, and this is the problem. Sorry, I had a burp. It's not going to come out great. Anyway, and I came across a bunch of paints I want to get rid of. So, you know what? Why not? So that's why I'm doing it. Now, with these paints, I want to get rid of as much as all these paints as possible. I have like 2 tubes of black, 2 tubes of red, and 2 tubes of white. I have no idea what I'm going to make. Technically, 3 tubes of red because I got rid of 1. It was so bad I had to get rid of it. These paints are not that great, like, especially since the tubes, they kind of break easily-ish, so I've been planning to get rid of them. The oils are not that great either. I'm planning to get rid of that too. I think I'm going to do another video, just wrap things up, because I started it, but I haven't touched it since spring, summer. Like, I set it up, I'm going to do it, I haven't done it. So yeah. And I could get rid of this. You see all the glue in the bottom? It didn't really stick to this. Wow, what's the point of all this glue? So yeah, so I'm going to try to think of something to make up all these colors. Hopefully I can make something. I have no idea. Most likely I'm going to stick to what I know, which is like butterflies and flowers. Something simple. But I definitely want to use as much of all these paints as possible, because I'm just going to throw them away. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started. And I think I'm gonna start by taking parts of this off, like in 4 sections, and I'll put something in each one. I don't know what. So yeah, when I jump back, it'll be painting time. Okay, so I use a bunch of this sticker. It's not technically it's not washi tape, it's stickers. I just had it for a while. I have no use for it, so I thought, why not this? It can easily come off and probably won't ruin the canvas. Don't know about the painting. But so, why not? And on the occasion of why not, also want to use this side where is the most ruined side to start with, because I don't know what I am doing and this could go horribly wrong. So just gonna get right to it, and this is why I'm using this paints. Look how dry. There we go. Just, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just doing this by the seat of my pants, hoping for the best, expecting the worst. The usual. These are a lot of dried out paints that are not so good anymore. Let's see if I can get this top off. Nope. There we go. Nope. Okay. It's just like really badly done. There we go. This is the most paint I'm getting. Just try and squeeze as much paint from this as possible. Oh, there we go. And let's see what happens. Probably gonna put more paint. I'm gonna go for a forest scene. That's what I'm just gonna try to get accomplished with these paints. Yep, and already. So this paint is really bad. I just left it to dry and it's like already cracking like all over. But see, this is why I'm trying it out with this paint, because this is not something to last long. It's just something to fool around and play with. And I need water. No water here. I can't have water here. Anyway, I'm gonna continue working on this piece and see if I could come up with a forest like setting. Okay, so I'm just gonna add the background. I'm gonna use these colors to make, I guess, the background with the trees and stuff, and like moving forward. Let's see what happens, what I end up creating. Oh, there we go. I probably need some weight too. Okay, so I'll let this dry a little bit. I'm thinking maybe I can go here or here and just pop on the rest of the black and gray and just make a night sky. I have no idea what I'm going to be making in the night sky. Just making a really dark sky and maybe plop some other colors on top of that and see what I get. So. Ooh, I feel like burping, but it's like stuck. Okay, as you can see, the black one is dry, but you don't see no cracks, or not much cracks. But I guess because I mixed it with a newly fresh open set of paint. Nope, nothing still. Compared to, if you look here, you see, I don't know if you can see actually. Can you focus? Thank you. Cracks into this one. Just bled right through, huh? It's not even overlapping much of it because it's overlapping the blue. Some of it's just like fresh cracks on the bottom of where the blue is, where there's no blue. So yeah, so I think because these are just like really bad paints after a while, that if you don't use them all of it in one time, it's just no good. So, you know, lesson learned. So I'm going to try to make trees and stuff on top and the bottom. So here we go. I should get my brush first. And I'm just trying to figure out what brush will give me that greenish looking greens that I want. I got fresh water already then. Good, good, good. I'm just gonna just jump in with, I don't have the perfect brush, so I guess this one or this one. So a mixture of these two. They're very fluffy-ish looking. Not on purpose, like, well, yeah, definitely not on purpose. It just became that way after using it for many years. These are one of my first few brushes. If you can't tell, well, at least this one. This one is probably from uni, beginning of uni. Okay, let's get started. shit. Okay. This was not as that bad. Let's see this one. Okay, I gotta cut it from the bottom too. Okay, so for this black one, I'm thinking of making a butterfly. My battery's going dead, so I'm going to charge it while I work on it. And I'll start on working on the butterflies as I already spilled some paint out, so someone's right here. So yeah, till then. Alright, so I'm almost done the butterfly. I just forgot that I put the camera to charge. Nothing amazing. I think I'm going to stick with scenery because it's much better and easier to do and make more interesting. I mean, the scenery I just made, this one, could have been better with overlapping trees over the green. I'm making this area green darker and then have some light greens. But I don't know, I was just rushing and trying to figure things out. But now that I have an idea how to place things, you know? So, kudos to that. And I'm just going to finish this butterfly and then hop back into it. I don't think anyone wants to finish this butterfly. I'm just pretty much making shapes until what I think looks like butterfly wings. And then makes like curly, it's the nose is curly. Just make something with white antennas. Again, nothing exciting, and this red is so hard to get out. Like, it's coming out of the neck right here, but it's like so hard to come out. I might as well just open the other side and cut it open. But whatever, anyway. Does this look like a butterfly? I don't know. It looks more like a quilt than it does a butterfly. But anyhow, moving on. I think I'm gonna go to this side and paint that area. And I'm just gonna use up the rest of the orange, purple, and red as much as possible and just make something, a sky right here. So, excuse me. Alright, so I'm going to let this dry like I did the last ones and just, I don't know what I'm going to do with this now that I put this guy up. Or at least that's what I'm going to call it. I'm calling it a sky. Probably mountains. I'm going to do mountains. Yeah, so I'm just going to paint some mountains. I'm going to change the water, clean my brushes, and maybe come back to it later today, tomorrow. Who knows? It's really late, actually. I started at 3 and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it was cloudy, so it didn't really make a difference. Today, usually, which is very funny, because usually I'm, like, this whole time was sunny. I didn't want to do anything. Now it's cloudy. I want to do some work. But yeah. Whew. So that's it for now until I come back. Okay, so while I'm trying to scratch my brain to figure out what to draw, finally decided to come up with drawing the sea. And as you can see, compared to right here, we see, I feel like a little bit of paint just came off when I did that. And you see a whole bunch of cracks right here. Over here, I think, like as I said, a fresh coat, newer, fresher open tube. Not really that fresh, but kind of less cracks in them. Same thing with the black. So anyway, I'm going to finish this area at least because it looks horrible. Maybe make this a little bit darker. So I'm going to go over more paint and I'm just going to paint the escape. So, which means I got to open another tube of paint. Yay. Boom. My sky. Not the greatest, but you know what? My sanity, I'm gonna leave it. Nope, that's not going anywhere. Alright. Come back to do the water. Okay, so I'm just going to call this done because I have no idea what else to add to it. So for the last one, I'm thinking I'm doing a combo of these two. Like a forest and some water. I don't know how it'll come out, but I'm going to try my best. So I'm going to start with the sky. That was very hard, very terrible. I think I'm going to go with the sunrise again because I just want to use that purple. So maybe a dark sky. So it's going to be a dark sky. Okay. And we're up to this. It's going to be this one. The last one right there. See it? Okay. So, it is very hard to paint with this as it keeps going down and then you suck into the paint. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe if I did with better paints, I could get a different idea of progress. But anyhow, I threw away a massive bunch of paints. Most of the old ones. Still have plenty of more to go through. So, I'm probably not going to have to do another one. But a smaller one. Maybe. I don't know about you, but this is giving me German flags colors. I think they are German flags color. Is it? Huh. Not on purpose. But anyway, so now I'm just going to do some greenery, some trees. I was thinking of putting, mountain or something. Maybe I'll put some mountains too. Little gray mountains. So let's see what happens. Okay, now stop playing around. I have to get through painting. Now, a moment of truth. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna do a voiceover in this one because I pretty much went straightforward, right? Ooh, there we go. Ooh, look at that. Look at all that paint. Oh, chip paint all over the place. Hold on, it's just, let's get all that paint. Hopefully in the garbage. Okay, all of it didn't went in the garbage. So thank you for the ones that did. So I gotta sleep up later. But anyway, this is it. I'm done. Can't zoom out any further. Can I go out? And, yeah, okay, that's as far as I could go. So, yeah. The one that looks the best are the last two I did, because they're the last two I did. But this is not great, and it's not just because of the paints. I mean, the paints don't dry well. Personally, it looks kind of chalky to me personally. But they also crack. I have no idea why they crack. Even if I open it with Fresh Dew 2, they start showing signs of cracks, but a little bit. Maybe because you just can't overlay heavily with this paint. This is the conclusion I'm coming to, but whatever. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you feel like liking this video, for whatever reason, I don't know. Also another thing I noticed, not very good without pre-planning something ahead of time. When it comes to painting, I have to think about it very carefully about what I'm painting and what I want to paint and draw and so on and so forth. I just realized I should have added more shadows for the mountains. It kind of looked like shadows, but that was not on purpose. So yeah, so I'm definitely a planner kind of painter. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Like if you like, subscribe if you feel like subscribing to the channel. Just like a lot of art related type of content. And see you next time. Bye.